Well, anyway, but we switched from taped talking to live talking. Rhea Ripley in the ring for a promo. And at this point, I noticed it's an hour and 50 minutes into the program. There's been 10 minutes of actual on-screen wrestling. And as much as I like Rhea, now they've got the lighting effect they use for her. She's in the ring, and it's almost like she's giving a dramatic reading in a theater in the round setting. And I love her, but I couldn't really get into this. And at that point, here comes Bayley and Kai and Sky, and they come out. And I'm like, what? Okay, they're other heels. Now, I know that Rhea's getting popular, but she's still technically a heel because she's in the heel group, and she's facing Charlotte, who is technically a babyface, even though she's a more natural heel. But now the other heel girls are mad at Rhea. They go to the break, and they come back, and obviously they have a match going with Rhea Ripley and Bayley. And boy, we talked about we have to give some of the Anna Jay and Britt Baker advice to Rhea and Bayley, although they took most of the advice. They didn't click here, but at least they wouldn't just go blunder blindly through it. They would stop for a second and recharge their batteries and get on the same page and go again. There was a time Rhea wheels Bayley buckle to buckle, boom, and she's going to charge, and obviously Bayley is going to boost her up over the top for a spot, but Rhea charges and Bayley doesn't boost, and Rhea just has to just run into her. And there was another spot where Rhea's coming off the ropes with speed after doing something, is going to do something, but Bayley doesn't move. She just lays there, and Rhea just, I'll kick you. But they would grab something, and they'd get back in the right place, and they'd do it again, but this didn't flow. It didn't click. And after about 4 minutes or so, then here comes Becky and Trish and Lita with a music entrance in the middle of the match, and that was the break spot. Well, we've got a subpar girls match going on, so we're going to bring more girls to ringside. And stay with us. And they came back, and finally the girls on the floor all got in a fight, and Rhea Ripley hit her finish. Boom, there you go. And then can we move on through the rest of the wrestling that got in the way so we can get back to our Bloodline promo?
I'll just say I'm a big fan of Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair are almost like two perfect female wrestlers. I think they're so good. This promo went way too long. I don't know why they did this with Bayley right now. I thought this didn't make Bayley in the ring look very good. But I like Rhea Ripley. I think if you want her to be a bigger star, you shouldn't have her come out there and do speeches like everyone else.
Well, no, and this match I can kind of excuse them for because they would have thought, and I would have thought, that it would be good. But it didn't work. Maybe they just haven't worked a lot together. I don't know. Nevertheless, then Ricochet wrestled Shoosh Boy, and Oscar and Bianca wrestled Chelsea and Piper. Not Roddy, but Niven.
I watched a little bit of that tag match, and I didn't think I would just because I wasn't too interested in seeing Niven and Chelsea Green. And I haven't liked Asuka with her new gimmick, with whatever the new gimmick is. But Bianca pulled me into this. She's so athletic. Just the way she jumped over the top rope to come in there. She did the power move to Piper Niven.
Now, wait a minute. You're starting to sound like some of those Rihoites there.
Bianca Belair is a big athlete. I'm not starting to sound like a Rihoite. Bianca Belair is really, really good.
Well, I'm not saying she's not good, but you're sounding like such praise. Oh, the way she jumps. Look at her jump.
She jumped from the apron over the top rope into the ring better than most male wrestlers.
She jumped all the way over the top rope, and look at her legs.
Oh,
they go all the way to the ground.
Will you stop it? Come on. You know I'm being fair and telling the truth. A Rihoite. Get out of here.
A Rihoite.